It's like, you lucky that you know, you got that slave last name, but it's about a million Robinson, so they'll know it's you.
Exactly. That's my saving grace right now. All
Yep.
right. And I'm about to go live here. So that should have us on YouTube and Facebook.
What
So
up, world?
what up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in.
What's up, Kenny? I see you.
Look at me, like my profile has joined from Facebook jail to watch this.
Nice,
Get
nice,
away with myself.
nice, nice, nice. It's been a while, man. It's definitely been a while. So many,
Yeah.
so many things has happened. You know what I mean? Definitely got to start off with that mental health check-in. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing better than I was. Can't complain. I had a fun private gig last night.
Nice.
Shout out to Johnny, who had his 25th birthday and hired me and didn't tell anybody in the party. So, just gave me just a big ass challenge to overcome up first. Just a hurdle that you would normally high jump over. But I handled it.
Oh, so they didn't even know it was gonna be comedy. All of a sudden, the niggas just up there telling jokes.
Nah, they was playing beer pong, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, and it literally was like it was a bunch of white people. So they were like, oh wow, this is a black dude telling jokes. What the fuck? Where did this come from?
You're like, but I'm here for it, you know?
Hey, it worked. I got paid and tipped. I can't complain.
It sounds like a real Hollywood situation, you know what I mean?
West LA, but close enough.
Got you, got you, got you. Well, yeah, I'm pretty good. My end, I'm on day 126 without smoking a blunt, so I feel like my body's officially back. You know?
Congratulations. What was that? You was just you sealing just now though.
Yeah. So to celebrate my 126 days without a blunt, I wrote a blunt-sized joint. You know what I mean?
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. I
Shout out to Raw Rolling Papers. They make the perfect size.
sure for sure. Got my wine here too. You know, just
There you go.
38ish on this Sunday. You know?
Yep. Brunch on Sundays. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. But yeah, shit. Oh yes, Bach's birthday today, man. Happy birthday, Bach.
Oh, shout out to Bakri. Happy birthday, Bak. It's
Yeah, man.
awesome.
For sure, for sure. And then, you know, I didn't want to just go off with start off with the RIPs. You know, let's celebrate someone's life for once before we start talking about the fallen soldiers. You know what I mean? Uh, RIP to Dolph. That's a
Yeah.
very bad situation. We can dive in on that a little bit later. And Virgil, it's another sad situation. You know, Mr. Louis Vuitton himself. You know,
Wait, what
Virgil.
happened?
He passed away from cancer. You know, it was what up? What look at well, man. What up, man?
Good to see you. Well,
It was similar to like Chadwick Boseman situation where he was suffering in silence, you know, and still changing the world without letting anybody know that he was going through the struggle. So he had cancer, some kind of rare cancer. And, yeah, fighting it for 2 years and then ended up, you know, passing away last week. So 41-year-old man, West African, he's Ghanaian. Sad.
sucks. You said this is Virgil, not like Virgil the wrestler, right?
Nah. This the guy. So if I don't know if you've seen like the off-white shoes, the Nike off-white joints that the stitching would be reversed or. Okay, I'm
That
talking.
sneakerhead shit is all you, man. I'm just
It's all me. So I'm talking
yeah.
about one of Kanye's understudies. You know what I mean? So he's
Gotcha.
working for Kanye, and Louis Vuitton snatched him up. So he's like the main designer for Louis Vuitton. I have a West African dude doing that shit. That's huge. You know what I mean?
Major. Damn. Shout out.
From clothes to designing like buildings, he did all types of shit. All types of shit. Yeah, we lost a real one for real, for real. That Dolph situation is sad as hell.
Yeah. Like, dude was just getting cookies, right?
Well, he was getting cookies from his favorite cookie spot. I think it was either for like a holiday situation or if he was getting it for his mom's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's sad that someone who was full of so much love, you know, you might not know that from his songs and shit like that, but We talking about somebody who literally put Memphis on his shoulders. You know, I mean, he had over 100 properties in Memphis. This dude's gifting his kids investment properties every year for their birthday. They're like little, you know what I mean, like 5 and 4-year-olds, 36-year-old brother, and someone that was just so important to the community. It just sucks that, you know, because Memphis is not going to recover from this one. You know, this is like the equivalent of Nipsey passing away. You know what I mean?
Here's how I know it's serious. A comedian that was just talking about the situation. I don't even think he was making fun of it. Was just talking about it. Got killed.
What?
Like, yeah, there was some comic that was like it was a headline saying like he got killed over a Young Dolph joke. It's like, God damn, too soon. There's too soon, and then there's your ass is dead. Like that's one of the situations where I'm like, shit, maybe I should. Like, got me thinking.
No, that's because this shit is different. That's just kind of like making, like I said, it's equivalent of Nipsey passing away in so many ways. Like, imagine if someone said a joke about Nipsey, you know, it was his fault or something, that he should have did this, he should have did that. Man, that motherfucker ass would have been skinned. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's just crazy, man. Too many of our kings gone too soon. There's a few people that I wouldn't mind just getting up out of here, and they just sticking around. But
oh man, real quick, and while we on the RIP tip, I gotta find his name because it escapes me at the moment. I've been smoking weed. It's early in the morning, but I think it's Jonathan David. He's a comedian out here in LA. Nicest fucking guy in the world. Passed away randomly. From what I understand, he fell down one day and just thought he like had a bruised rib or something like that. Turns out he punctured his lung.
So he had the internal bleeding and shit.
Fuck. Yeah. And it's just random because like I just went and did an open mic on Monday and saw him, and he was in great spirits and, you know, just like normal day, like good set, you know, and you know, here today, gone tomorrow, man. So rest in peace to him and his family.
Man, it's crazy how, I mean, it's probably not true, but it seems as if the shit just piles up at the end of the year, right? You know, come late December, it's just boom, 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 boom. So it's crazy. You never know what someone is going through. You know what I mean? So definitely check up on your loved ones, and, you know, a little text message here or there, or even hitting a like button. You never know how far that shit gonna go, man. To brighten up somebody's spirits and moods and shit, you know? Bro.
What's up?
What's up with first and foremost, the Omarion has made a comeback, you know, man, due to this new variant of COVID. Though, whichever nigga, you know, the light bulb went off in his head and he decided to call Omarion, you're a fucking legend. I'm about to take a sip for you. The internet is undefeated.
I hate you.
What
It's the Omicron variant. Omicron is, I'm assuming, like Greek, the Greek alphabet or something like that. But niggas heard Omarion and just ran with it. Like I done heard several different versions of that. The Megatron variant, the Oh my God variant, the Omarion, the Omaha, like all that shit. Like it just makes me sad. That, like, I mean, like, yeah, we gotta make light of the situation, but it's just like if Omarion really is getting a boost in music, okay, good for him. But like, niggas is really that. Oh God.
No, please believe Omarion's getting a boost in music. I played Touch at least twice this week since about the Omicron, you know what I mean? It's something about that video, man. Like, just everyone watching, just go back, not the Omigo. Fucking oh well. Go back and watch that Omarion Touch video. That shit will brighten up your day. That's just the funniest dancing video ever.
Yeah.
But you know, it was definitely a black person for sure that came up with the nickname, because here in the Bay. You know, we got a Bielitsa on our team now, on the Warriors, right? Niggas is calling him Balenciaga.
Of course.
And, you know, it is funny that we can pronounce Balenciaga.
Balenciaga for three. It's Bielitsa, you piece of shit. Like, we just automatically just, yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, when Jeremy Lin was when Lin Sanity was going on, motherfuckers like, look at Jackie Chan out there for three. Like, this is always how we immediately just baselessly bring it down to its most common denominator.
Thing is, it's not even out of hate though. It's like generally out of love, you know, because niggas fuck with Jackie Chan, you know what I mean? So it's no disrespect, you know what I mean? You remind me of a nigga that I fucks with, you know what I mean? That's all it is.
It is all love, but it's definitely kind of racist if you think about it.
Yeah,
I was watching Crimson Cinema. Shout out to Prim. And he was doing a booty call. And he was just going over how, like, damn, you couldn't really make any of these jokes anymore. Because, like, everything was just so stupid and racist. But it's like, hey, it was the 90s. It worked.
Bro, there's so many words. I don't know if this is just me getting old or what. Because I kind of feel for the quote-unquote old racists that we would talk about when we was younger. Because, wow, you just get set in your ways. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck I look like telling somebody that's 60 or 7 years old that they can't say the F word or the N word. They've been saying that shit their whole life. You feel me?
Yeah. Like, there's so much of the American lexicon that's racist that we didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know paddy wagon was a racist term. But when you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, paddy, Irish people. I didn't think of that. Like, but you never do. You just, like, if you've always heard, like, okay, the wagon that the police use is the paddy wagon. And
bro, it's like over the last 5 years, I'd have found out that literally every word is racist that's in the American language, except for the ones created the last 5 years. You know what I mean? All the fucking sayings, and yes, it's a.
Look at the mascots we're getting rid of. I'm surprised, like, they're this close to getting rid of Notre Dame.
For real though, and I thought that when they got rid of the Washington football team's mascot, then all the other racist native mascots, well, at least they would say something about them motherfuckers, but they just going along doing their thing. You know what I mean? The Chiefs still chopping, the Seminoles is chopping, the Braves is doing their thing. I'm like, bro, let's pull the plug on all of them shits. You know what I mean?
Racist as it is, that is objectively fun to do in a game. Let's just be honest. Like, it's like doing the wave or any other chant. Like, it's just fun to do it with people. Like, yeah, it's fucked up, but, like, we all did it. We didn't in the 90s. Nobody knew that was wrong. Like you just said. Like, that was what you did in the Braves game.
I mean, there was probably always this small group of people that thought it was wrong, but wouldn't nobody listen to them. And here is proof that I have not been smoking that much, bro. You want to see proof?
What?
Got 2 watches on, man.
What? Why? Why do you have 2 watches?
Know that I already had one on when I put on the other one, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you high as fuck. That explains a lot. I understand.
Yeah.
But to go all the way back to the topic you originally stated, nobody is taking the Omicron, Omaha variant serious. Like, we all just ready to get the fuck back to work. We're all just ready to get on the road. We're all just want this to be over. And I don't know how you make a pandemic over, but we want it to be over by now.
Man, can I put on my conspiracy theory hat real quick?
I guess, sure.
So, yeah, I'm not to say that, you know, what's happening isn't what happened, but just coincidentally, we got the Marion variant, and we got that damn trial for old girl's wife.
Yeah. The Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, that's still going on, you know.
And that's
like, it's happening.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot of not telling what's going on with that shit too. There's no media coverage, but it's just going on. I read a list of the people that that are involved or whatever with the shit. And people, like A-list celebrities to athletes, to listing entire companies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Nike, Google. I'm like, damn, the whole Google corporation was at this motherfucking island doing
Was
dirt.
this a commercial plane? Like,
Yeah.
how is this? Like, there's a lot of popular people. Yeah, I know. There's almost too much going on to be like, I don't know how to even be skeptical about that. I don't know the proper way to what direction. And a couple CEOs stepped down coincidentally around this time too. So I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know. I'm saying there's legs to it.
No, for sure. There's always legs to everything, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Pam said, cameras aren't allowed in the courtroom like it's 1995, or like they don't exist or whatever. But yeah, it's just I just find it a funny coincidence that this type of stuff is going on this holiday season too, because God forbid if the world knew that the fucking Amazon app that you're using to order gifts for your kids and family was fucking young bitches. You know what I mean? Like that's not good. You know, that's not good at all. But
I mean, that's if you dig too deep into anything, like every music you listen to, every product you use is something to that degree. So you just don't think about it. Like I don't like to think about the shoes that we wear and who makes them. Let's just enjoy the shoes.
speaking of them racist undertones, man, that fucking song from the ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's already creepy because of clowns. Because like I don't know why, I'm not even like that scared. I'm not scared of clowns. Like I never really was. Like when I was a kid, there was some clowns that scared me, but I wasn't like one of those people that like, oh shit, I gotta run every time I see a clown. Like if it was a birthday party, that was cool. But like seeing an ice cream truck and seeing that big scary clown face always is that weird. That's the connection I have in my head to to that
Bro,
song.
that song is called like "Run Nigga Run," but the original version of that song, and they play this shit at the ice cream trucks, and they know and the fucking ice cream trucks is in the hood. So they playing Run Nigga Run while niggas is running after the truck. You know what I mean? Like, it's some racists that's just watching from their windows, bro. It's just laughing every time they see this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, this might be the reason Oakland started getting gentrified. You know what I mean? They just enjoyed watching. Hey, there's a city where the niggas is running over here. You know what I mean? So, hey.
I have nothing. As a comic, like, I don't know if it's weird or if it's early, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm not, that doesn't surprise me at all. And, like, I've heard that, like, that would be a single today, honestly.
Facts. But it'll only be a single if a black dude made it, you know what I mean? So
well, actually, I don't know. Remember that country dude said he said nigger and then his sales went up? It's like...
And then Justin Bieber actually changed his ethnicity to black.
No. Stop talking. I refuse to believe that. Even if it happened, I'm not accepting that information into my head.
I'm just a messenger, baby. I'm just a messenger. But yeah, I didn't want to dive too much into the politics, but I just thought it was fishy that, you know, we got the Omarion virus and we have this ass court case that we can't watch. Nigga, they showed us. Nigga, they cut off TGIF, bro, when Family Matters was on to show that OJ Chase, bro. You know how much of a fucked up Friday that was? I had my cousins over and killing and
nigga, they interrupted the NBA Finals. They interrupted the NBA Finals with OJ Chase.
Bro, that shit was on every fucking channel. And this just a nigga in a Bronco, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it just shows you where we at.
It shows you where we never left. Like it's gotten somewhat better, but it's still the same. It's still the same shit.
Yeah, they definitely not fucking with us. They're definitely not fucking with us. And speaking of not fucking with us, that Rittenhouse shit. And you know, hold on, let me put my hat back on. I think
Okay.
the reason why they did him like that is to show, for lack of better words, the white Panthers really fucks with the movement and been fucking with the movement and putting their bodies on the front line because they know the cops not gonna shoot them. It's to show them that this for y'all. This is for y'all.
Proud Boys, the White Panthers. You know, I have this premise.
No. The White Panthers were on our side.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And literally named the White Panthers.
So, like the allies, the White Panthers, the white people that want to help us out. Gotcha.
So they try to show this is the government.
I thought the White Panthers was like they just took something else from us. God damn it.
Nah. Black Panthers back in the day. That's that history that America don't want us to know. But that's.
But you see how I instinctively was like, nigga, they took it again.
God damn it, we can't even have a Panther.
My fault.
But yeah, it's to show the allies of the black folks that, okay, because that was a protest with the white folks. There were allies of black folks. So it's like, now we can kill y'all. We're going to treat y'all just like them. You're going to be on that side. You can fall like that. Ain't nothing going to happen. Deal with it. So that's what I took from that, you know.
I have this premise that I haven't been able to work into my act yet, where I think of like white privilege as a superhero that shows up to save racists whenever they're about to be caught up in some shit. Like,
about to get that one. We about to package that one up, bro. That could be a whole series right there.
Yeah, like it'd be like basically it'd be like Vision, but you have a Klan hood.
It has to be animated too, because they would never let you show that shit in real life.
And Kyle Rittenhouse is a great example. It's like this kid is dead to rights. He went to another state. Apparently he didn't traffic the gun, but he had a gun that wasn't his, and he shot two people who just happened to be there protesting for Black Lives Matter. And instead of going to jail, he gets the most biased. Like, I would have swore to God that judge was his grandfather. This motherfucker gave him every opportunity, and it's like we're not gonna call those people who were murdered victims. White privilege? Like we're not gonna allow you to talk to this boy in such a manner. You're being rude. White privilege? Like not guilty. White privilege? Leave everything to me. Like he just pops up whenever you say nigga around your black friends. White privilege? You know.
Exactly, you're right, and that one actually got media coverage. So, because they already know who the majority.
We lost two people on white privilege.
Who the majority of the people that are watching CNN is? It's the white folks. Mm. So, like, yeah, y'all watch what happens when you side with them. You know what I mean? So that's cold. It's a cold world.
It really is, but like it's. I've never seen it be so blatant. I'm sure it was before, but like I've never seen like I think the judge was upset that there was even that there were even cameras in the court for him to be so biased. Like he was upset that there were cameras there because he was just gonna keep doing his fucking thing. Like he made up his mind. And I'm like, if y'all don't see how this is just a microcosm of our justice system, I don't know what else to fucking tell you. This dude basically said, hey man, you want some lemonade? Like I've never, and The Rock means ever seen a defendant get that kind of treatment anywhere.
Bro. And I mean, they've been giving him the all-star treatment from the gate, like, you know what I mean? Like he's someone's golden child that just wanted to be like, Dad, for my 17th birthday, I want to go shoot some people. You know what I mean? On camera. So it's like,
if people want to argue the self-defense thing, go ahead. You're probably wrong, but be my guest. But what is inarguable is how biased the judge was. That's what I'm not going to fucking listen to.
Exactly. And that's all, and that's where people is really upset is at that part. Like, okay, it could be because self-defense means something different. Like every fucking 30 miles in each direction you go. You know what I mean?
Al Capone didn't get a judge like that in his pocket.
Exactly. So self-defense, like I said, it's easily be argument on both sides. You know what I mean? Because it's different no matter where you're from and whatever your upbringing is. But the one thing, saying the justice system, you know what I mean? It should be a, you
like
know,
this motherfucker had his own judge. Like, who needs a lawyer when you got a judge?
exactly.
What's a king to a god? What's a god to you know, all that shit.
Yeah, all right. We gave him enough energy, man. Yeah, Rittenhouse kiss my black ass and your mama too. But
In a perfect world, somebody would grab Kyle Rittenhouse by the ankles and beat George Zimmerman to death with him. But,
exactly. But we're far from a perfect world.
and that's why this world works. Okay, moving on.
Did you see that Versus?
I didn't see the verses, but I did see the fight.
Mafia versus Bone Thugs and Harmony. What's going to be a good idea? This is like
these niggas are 50. Like they're 50 and still fighting.
But the thing is, these are both groups that were kind of like on that devil worshiping shit. You know what I mean? Like
those 36 Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony are two groups that I believe will shoot at you if they were famous.
For sure, for sure. Both, nigga, one of them is 3 6s, you know what I mean? And the other literally says thugs. Like, we're thugs. It says it right in the middle of the name, you know what I mean?
Death was a big part of their marketing back in the day, like Skull, See You at the Crossroads, all that shit.
Exactly, exactly. So I guess they was trying to see who was the harder death metal rap group. But I'm more of a fan of, I'm a 3 guy myself, you know what I mean? Shout out to
I like both. Bone Thugs and Harmony was actually the first, like East 1999 Eternal was the first CD I ever bought, just coincidentally, right? And it's not because I'm like this huge Bone Thugs fan. It's just because I was a kid and I had $15 and that was the first CD I ever bought, right? And so they got a special place in my heart, and they was the first group to like really be rapping fast. And 3-6 Mafia is the exact opposite. They keep it super simple. And that's an interesting combination. Like, I like it musically, but I can see how that would not jive just on a relationship. You know, like, yeah, these niggas is violent. Like, it's not going to work out well.
Yeah, and I'm not the, you know, as far as geography goes, you know, I don't know where none of the states are or none of the capitals, but I'm pretty sure that I know that Cleveland niggas have beef with Memphis niggas, you know.
I don't even know if they have beef with each other, but like I know they have beef within themselves enough to just be angry. You know, like Cleveland niggas and Memphis niggas is angry individually.
Dusty ass cities, or I'd be up.
It's rough out there. It's rough in Cleveland. Shout out to both, but it's rough out in Cleveland. It's rough out in Memphis. I know.
No, I'm not fucking with nothing. I've been to Memphis for sure.
And I'm not talking shit. I'm in South Central. You in Oakland. I'm just saying.
East Oakland too.
Yeah.
But at least we not dusty though. You know what I mean? It might be a little scary at times, but it looks dusty everywhere, you know.
Motherfuckers will kill you over a sandwich out there. Like, oh shit, just a sandwich.
It's a cold world. It's a cold world. But yeah, the fact that they was about to fight, that shit was funny as hell. I seen the coldest meme about DJ Paul with the small Arthur fist. Oh, yeah, that's just respectful. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's one of those if you know type things. Because
Busy Bone was like, I don't want you ugly motherfuckers knocking me over. One
more, you ugly motherfuckers. He had a lot of Cat Williams in when he said that.
Like, why is this happening? Why are y'all even in the same building? Like, this is something I never expect. Like, these are two groups that would never go on tour together. I don't understand why they're doing this.
Never. And then they get into the whole scuffle or whatever it was, and then somehow the show doesn't get canceled.
Nah, I mean, it's 3-6 It's Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia. Thugs versus Mafia. Security was in the building. They expected this to happen.
But I mean, the one number that you said earlier that we need to keep in count is the age 50. You know what I mean? These some old ass niggas up there doing that. So, but hey,
they look here. Case in point, my first CD. If anybody's still watching, do you remember what a CD looks like? Like these niggas sold physical CDs. That's how far back they go. No streams. Units.
Exactly. Like hand-to-hand units, you know?
Out the trunk of the car.
Yeah, for real. I had to bring up the Metaverse, man, because it's just, that's where the world is turning. You know, that's Web 3.0 or whatever the fuck they're calling it. Yeah, man, the technology has gone so fast that, like, literally an 80-year-old person at this point is just like, you know, just literally waiting for a spaceship to come out of the sky because they have seen it all literally. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's crazy how, like, I think I was watching something on the History Channel where like we had fought like human beings that fought wars with swords and shields for like thousands of years, and then we went from guns to nuclear warheads within like 40 years.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah. And then in that time, since we developed the nuclear bomb, we have just taken technology exponential.
Facts.
So I don't know what it is, but like, and here's the crazy thing. I'm starting to feel old now because I have an Oculus and I don't know or care about the metaverse. I use my Oculus to do comedy shows and occasionally play Beat Saber, and that's about it. I need someone to clue me in on that, and that's one where I feel like, and I'm one of those people that like, I'm just like, fuck it, take my information, make my life easier. I got Alexa. It's like, don't you know it's listening to you? I'm like, yeah, so it can turn my fucking lights on. Like, yeah. I think that's cool. Like, it's taking your information. Everything's taking your information. You have to check. For you to be watching this right now, you've signed your fucking lifeline. That's just how it works.
Yeah, that's how the game works. But when it's like put in their face, then
but with the VR shit, for whatever reason, I'm just like, bridge too far. I'm not ready to get into the metaverse to where I'm living in Facebook. That's a bit much.
Man, I feel you. I've used my Oculus probably about 3 times. And now I'm getting fun out of just the thought of using it. You know what I mean?
Like, hey, I have one of those. One of these days, you know?
How you doing over there, man? All right?
Because that's literally the Matrix. Like, you're sitting down in the chair or standing up, you got the thing on your head, and it's got 100% access to your brain. And I'm not against it because I was the one that, like, hey, you got to try this. But, like, the idea of, like, conducting business through there, I just feel like not yet.
Yeah, for real. But in due time.
Yeah, no, it's coming. I can't. I'm like, it's unavoidable. They're gonna jack something into the back of my neck one day.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, that's easier than just putting stuff up and down. You know what I mean? I just want to just click it in there and it's good to go. Oculus gonna be too heavy for your face.
Yeah, like the same way people are like, nah, man, they're gonna chip us. Like, nigga, I have a head computer. Like, they know exactly where the fuck I am.
Facts. And I heard the VR porn was crazy.
Heard.
Yeah.
You heard?
I haven't. Hey. The metaverse. Ain't no thing as clearing search history, and you know what I mean. It's like, so,
whatever.
Oh, let me check, nigga.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I already get irritated enough as it is, but I'm fuck around and be listening to A and J pop. You know what I mean? After a couple of them sessions, and
you know how many different devices I've been like, why doesn't this have a suck my dick feature? Well, guess what?
As a matter of fact, it does, you know?
as much as you pay for a Bentley, it won't suck you think it can get condenser, but it won't do it for you.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Oculus is damn close.
Yeah, so that's a cold one. That's literally the only reason why I have not done that, because I already listened to anime, you know what I mean? So you watch
Listen
anime,
to that.
a lot of
Okay.
anime. Probably the reason why I be more anime. So they slowly pulling me over there. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, we all gonna be Asian soon enough, you know. They'll
Pretty
take,
much. That owns most of us anyway.
yeah, fact. That's a fact. So I gotta ask you, the best Christmas gift you ever got, and the worst.
Best Christmas gift I ever got was probably a PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Because like I just really like I even got it early. It was like a Black Friday type of deal where I had to cash in my mom took me to uh Toys R Us,
Mm,
uh and I cashed in like my Super Nintendo and all my games, the controllers and everything, and
gotcha.
I got a PlayStation 1 with like Battle Arena Toshinden. I played that game for like 5 hours into the next morning.
Because that's back when the disc were CDs, not DVDs. So them motherfuckers,
PlayStation 1,
yeah, yeah.
like the big gray joint. It was like 1996 or 7, something like that.
So
And that was like my favorite. Like PlayStation 1 and 2 were like my favorite systems.
did you have one controller or did you have
Uh,
two?
I had one controller, and then for Christmas, like, cause this was Black Friday that I got this. My
Got
mom was just like, she saw the deal and let me go do it. And then for Christmas, she got me like a couple more games and a controller and all, all
lit,
the memory cards, like all that shit.
lit,
Like I
lit.
just left it on, like because
Yeah,
I didn't have any memory cards.
yeah. All right. What about the worst?
Oh shit, worse. Nothing comes to mind. Probably just like a shirt or something like that. But like I remember my mom tried to get me a VR helmet, like this thing, like with it was basically a VR helmet for a Super Nintendo or a Genesis, but
Oh,
like all
okay.
it did was like just put the fucking game in your face. Like there was no 3D at all.
Man, it was put
Like
the game.
it was like it was, I don't know where she found this bootleg shit.
Nigga just like,
Hurt my head. Yeah, exactly. It pretty much looked exactly like an Oculus, but it was heavier. And I tried to use that shit, and like you could like turn your head to like use the controller, but like it was ass. Like that was bad.
cool, cool, cool. I mean, yeah.
It was like Virtual Boy bad.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the first thing I thought of when you said the.
Yeah, but it wasn't a Virtual Boy. It was a few years before the Virtual Boy.
Got you, got you, got you. The worst gift I ever got. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say, I can't go into too much detail about who did, you know what I mean? But it was a family member though. But
Okay. Yeah,
it
you
was
don't got to name names.
it was a backpack from the A's game.
What?
A backpack from the A's game. So nigga, not an
Oh,
A's
so
nigga.
this is a freebie that they gave you.
Yeah, yes, yeah. That shit was gift wrapped, and it's bringing the ratchet out of me. It was gift wrap, and I got one, and my brother got the same one.
It's the thought that counts. Like
Yeah, it was.
that is pretty ass though. Like
Yeah, yeah. That was
the
the worst.
swag. That's the bag that they will give you swag in.
Yeah, exactly. That's the bag that comes with the pencils and some cards. Maybe it
Mm.
had my shit
So
did not.
you
My
didn't get any of that. You just got the bag.
didn't have anything on the inside, bro. Like my auntie damn near came with an A hat on when she handed off the gift. You know, kept all the cool shit on the inside.
Yo, you know my little Laker backpack, like the little baby backpack that I got?
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's like uh the shit was like highlighter yellow,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just said like it didn't even have like the A's stamp on there. It just said like, you know, it just had a bunch of sponsors on it, and one of them was the A's. You know what I mean?
All right. What was the best one? What was the best gift you ever had?
The best gift I ever got, I'd have to say, was, it's old school, man. Not the actual Super Nintendo. I got that for my birthday. When I opened up my little thing, little gift, because it would come in a small situation. I didn't know what it was. I was hoping it wasn't underwear. And it was fucking Mortal Kombat.
Oh, nice.
Yes, 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 yes. So that's the best gift I can remember. And I just call it best because I just remember how I felt. Like, oh yeah, I'm literally on top of the world now. You know what I mean? We about to see some blood, put in that blood code.
Yeah.
No,
It's like I'm ripping my brother's spine out of his neck.
the blood code because it was for Nintendo. So
Mhm.
just imagine the blood, you know, it was just spit everywhere, which
That's
is all
fine.
first. So I'm not even gonna bring up your team. What's your okay? The summertime and the winter, especially this time, the fucking best movies come out, like the best big blockbuster films. You know what I mean? We got Spider-Man coming out, we got the Kingsman coming out, and we got the fucking Matrix coming out. Which one are you most excited about?
Probably the Matrix, just cause.
Just because we're in the metaverse and in the Matrix, so it's like,
Yeah, like, and it looks like it might actually be good. Like it seems like they're taking it serious. Like it's not like a sequel, it's a reboot, which would make sense because like you don't need to do a sequel, you need to do a reboot because of the way technically it ended, where it's like, oh yeah, this is the sixth time we've done it. So the way it looks now is like you just like they reset the Matrix and they've gone all the way up to this point again to where Neo is in a different situation, but he's like 40 instead of 30.
got you, got you, got you. Like,
Because the first Matrix was like 20 years ago. So like it makes sense that he's older now. You know?
exactly, exactly, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Nah, Spider-Man. I'm absolutely excited for Spider-Man. That's the one I want to go see. You didn't even give me that as an option.
Yeah, no, it says Spider-Man, uh, The Matrix, or what was the third one? I'm high as shit.
Yeah, I think I didn't even know if you said Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I'm definitely excited for Spider-Man.
Okay, okay, okay. No, Kingsman was the third one.
Yeah, I
All
think you said that, but not Spider-Man.
gotcha.
Because that's the one I want to go see.
Yeah, there. I mean, it's just like a 1A, 1B for me.
I've never really been disappointed by a Spider-Man movie. Even the bad ones were like good when I watched them. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Facts, facts, facts. They're 1A and 1B for me. The Matrix, they shoot them out here. You know what I mean? So scenes out here, and it's always, you got to show love. We got an actor from Oakland that's going to be in this one, so that's where my heart is. But this multiverse shit with Spider-Man, it's like, yeah,
It's
that's
going to be interesting. I'm
the
really I'm
the out.
intrigued how they're going to bring in the other people.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All the nerds inside of me from all the various multiverses are very excited to go watch a fucking Spider-Man movie. Yeah, and I have yet to watch the Eternals movie, so
You're not missing much.
damn.
I fell asleep.
Damn, damn. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And the Kingsman movies are also pretty dope, you know what I mean? But ain't nothing like that motherfucking multiverse. And I just seen a trailer. We getting into full nerd mode now. I just seen a trailer for the animated Spider-Man movie.
There's another one?
Yeah, yeah, it's coming out in October. It's supposed to come out this year, but the COVID shit, they pushed it back a year.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so it's like a sequel to the last Spider-Man?
Yeah, yeah,
Miles,
yeah. Just by
Miles Morales?
Yeah, yeah, with Miles, yeah. Just by watching it, the little clip you see is a little bit bigger now. I think he's in college now, you know what I mean? So it looks dope, man. And like in the first 2 hours, that shit got like 4 million views.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of people excited about it. I didn't even want to watch it twice, you know. I'm like, all right, to the movie. It doesn't show too much, but it looks like there's going to be a few of them leading up to build that buzz back up, you know. They got the market game on lock.
Fuck yeah. It's gonna be a good summer from winter for movies. Or fall. And it's perfect timing because, like, it's funny you even mentioned my team. I haven't been able to watch any team because my mom changed the cable. And, like, it sucks because, like, you know how you play the potluck of, like, I pay the Netflix, my girl pays the Hulu, someone
Yeah,
else pays Disney Plus. Yeah, mom was paying, like, for the cable login that you have for, like, ESPN or TNT.
yeah.
I can't watch nothing now, man.
Damn. So mom pulled the plug, huh? So they just don't have
Yeah.
cable or what?
Mom was basically the head, like she was like the head of the Voltron.
Shout out to moms. As soon as that head came, y'all motherfuckers just collapsed.
uh, it's like we're all just like it was the thing that made all the other ones work together.
Now, soon it's gonna be like, well, if we ain't got no cable, I ain't finna be the one paying for this other shit. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna get the single person one. You know what I mean?
Like,
And
no.
you go from a headless of Voltron to 4 Panthers running
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, Voltron wasn't shit unless they could connect.
Facts. And yeah, we got to, I think that's just the thing. I hope that it's not just black people that do this, but I hope it's, you know what I mean? Because it just makes sense. You know, I got
Yeah.
YouTube Premium. That's all I'm paying for. That shit got sent out to 4 different people. I got to pay for the family plan. Now I got Netflix. I got ESPN, uh, NBA League Pass. You
I
know,
got ESPN, but I can't even watch like live ESPN because I need to have a cable thing. Like that sucks. Like, what's the point of even having ESPN Plus? Like, this is ridiculous.
yeah, I dealt with ESPN Plus for a few days, and I was like, oh no, they just getting over on niggas with this one. I don't even want it.
I just have it through Disney Plus. Like, that's the only thing.
Gotcha. Oh, bro,
I need
I gotta
to
tell
unbundle that shit.
I got to tell you about these 2 shows that I'm watching. You got to check them out. Whoever's watching, you got to check these joints out. The Mayor of Kingstown.
Okay.
It's on Paramount Plus, but you know I got that bootleg shit too. Forever Need.
Yeah,
Like
I
everything.
do need it because again, that's one more thing I ain't paying for.
Yeah, I got a link for you for them sports actually. So I'm gonna send that to you when we get offline. I got a link for you for the sports, so you can watch all that shit for free. But yeah, basically you get an insider look. It's shot in Michigan, okay, and it's got to deal with like the police and prison and all of that type of shit, all that gangster shit. But basically, the mayor works for the gangs, he works for the police, he works for the feds, and he works for the correctional officers and the warden,
So
and
he's like Sons of Anarchy.
and he works for the gangs in the jail. Yeah, it's a cold motherfucker. So that's all I'm gonna say about that one. So check that one out. And then the second, dude, this short-term memory. This is why I stopped smoking blunts.
I understand.
Smoking blunts. But the second one is about basically this soccer team that's gonna play national. They're gonna go on a national tournament and their fucking plane crashes. And then the next thing I say to you is just Lord of the Flies.
Oh.
But it's all girls. So
there's the appeal.
Yeah. It's that one is crazy too. So
Get very cliquish. All right, we got to wrap this up in a little bit. We got time for one more topic though. What should we go into?
I mean, Bay Area stand up, man. Warriors versus the Sun. Is that a rivalry or what?
You tell me. Is it like I'm over here on my own sinking ship? You guys have something else to worry about. Like you guys are good. So I'm like, I mean, you guys won. You guys of the two, you guys won a championship. Do you care?
Got you. I mean, that's just the answer I was looking for. You know, not so much about your team, but about my team. Go fucking Warriors. But they're trying to make it just because we're the like both top 2 teams in the league, pretty much. They're trying to make it into something.
You guys are the ones that get to decide whether or not it's a rivalry. So that's on you.
Exactly. And at this point, it's a Lakers Clippers thing, you know what I mean? It's like y'all did your thing last year to a certain extent, but you still got to win some things. You know what I mean? At least beat up.
Who's worried about the Suns? Like, even when they're good, they can win 70 games. Like, you expect them to win a championship? No. It's just.
I don't know if Chris Paul sold his soul to the devil or what. You know what I mean? But anytime he's in a position to do so, he gets hurt. You know what I mean? So I can't call it, man. I can't call it. That's one thing that's for certain is that every fucking playoff year, Chris Paul gets hurt.
Chris Paul is good for 90 games every season, no matter what. And at game 91, something pops.
Exactly. It's like devil coming.
Really good durability, but you know.
I need you to do a little favor for me. Let me get that hamstring real quick. So
every year in the playoffs, it's always bad.
That's unfortunate. But anyways, go Warriors. Happy holiday, world. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh yeah. Clay looking good. Yeah, for sure. Kenny, for sure. All right, Corey, I'm gonna get at you, bro.
All right, man. Good seeing you, bro. Everybody, have a good one. Happy holidays. See you soon.